Back in 2021, the T20 World Cup was held in UAE. The Kiwis trained hard in the afternoon heat and even had hydration plans specific to each player's need. With such attention to detail and some solid execution, New Zealand surprised many and made it to the finals of that World Cup. This time, fewer people are surprised. By now, cricket fans have realized a New Zealand team can never be underestimated. Their opposition is the team that's been the favorite right from the beginning, Team India. Even though a format like this can spring surprises and cause upsets, it's hard to argue that the two best teams have made it to the finals. Will the toss really matter? Probably not. India has played 4 games in Dubai so far, and there hasn't been much dew. The conditions don't seem to change at all. They don't ease up for the batters like they did in the 2023 World Cup final. I think New Zealand would prefer to bat first. They've lost to India while chasing 249, and they've done well batting first, scoring 320 or more against both Pakistan and South Africa. India are unbeaten and can chase or defend totals. I'm not sure if they have a strong preference, but Rohit has lost 14 tosses in a row, so I'm not even sure if they'll get to pick.
From Virat Kohli's MCG 6 against Pakistan to Bumrah's stump-destroying Yorker to Ollie Pope, incredible things happen on the cricket ground. We also get iconic lines off it, like Siraj saying, "I only believe in Jassie Bye." There are so many incredible moments that cricket fans just never forget. And now you can wear them on your Gear has launched a line of amazing t-shirts and hoodie designs. Passionate fans in India can order through their website, freehitgear.com, while fans abroad can use Free Hit Gear on the Etsy store to have items delivered to them. Order now with the code GOODAREAS, or one word, to get a limited time 15% discount, and you can wear a t-shirt like this one right here.
Let's talk about team selection and matchups, starting with New Zealand. 4 of New Zealand's top 5 have 100 in this tournament, and Glenn Phillips has scored runs quickly lower down the order. Mitch Santner at 8 is an absolute luxury, and Rachin Ravindra, who replaced Devon Conway at the beginning of the tournament, has more than justified his replacement. From a bowling standpoint, Matt Henry has been in top form and is well supported by Will O'Rourke. Captain Mitch Santner is going to be India's key threat. He's a top quality spinner and is a master at controlling the scoring rate with a career economy of just 4.8. Between Rachin, Michael Bracewell and Glenn Phillips, they're more than capable of delivering 20 overs of spin. There's no real scope of changing the playing 11 for the Kiwis. I've heard some people mention that maybe they should bring in Devon Conway and remove one of the pacers, but I'm not really sure where Devon Conway would fit in this batting lineup. Apart from Santner, the other man in the 11 that India will be a little bit worried about is Rachin Ravindra. While this is a really good batting lineup, Rachin has the ability to score quickly against both pace and spin, and he has a very good record against both Ravindra Jadeja and Kuldeep Yadav. If he gets going, India will likely be forced to get Varun Chakravarti early. Now, talking about India, does India really have a weakness? Perhaps the only area of concern is India's 2 frontline bowlers, Mohammad Shami and Kuldeep Yadav, haven't been consistently threatening in this tournament. Even though both have some wickets to their names, they're both coming back from injury and haven't been in the best rhythm. Considering the pitch conditions in Dubai, India will probably not be super worried about Shami. He is well supported by Hardik Pandya, and the 4 spinners are going to play a big role. The left-arm wrist spinner Kuldeep Yadav has taken up the tough job of bowling in the death. In fact, against Australia in the semi-finals, he even bowled in the power play. Is it a weakness really? Probably not, but New Zealand will probably look to target these 2 considering India's other options. India's premium attacking bowler is undoubtedly Varun Chakravarti and his mystery spin. Left-armers Ravindra Jadeja and Akshar Patel will be handy as well in these conditions, particularly against right-handers such as Kane Williamson. Who's the favorite? Well, it's hard to argue that India has the upper hand here. Each of India's spinners are better than their Kiwi counterparts. You compare Varun to Santner, Rachin Ravindra to Ravindra Jadeja. In each of those battles, India has slightly better depth. Even Santner batting at 8 is super handy, but he's no match for Ravindra Jadeja's batting capabilities. Perhaps the only department where New Zealand can boast about having better depth is their fielding, but I'm not sure if it's enough to cover up on the other two areas. Also, this New Zealand bowling attack on slow Dubai pitches is a bit like India's bowling attack in the previous WTC final against the same opposition. Despite being threatening, the lineup overall is just not as well suited to the conditions as their counterpart. It's a final and anything can happen, but India will definitely go in as favorites, probably 55 to 45.